Welcome to PyMath. In this problem that is shown in the screen, sine 60 minus a multiplied by sine a multiplied by sine 60 plus a, we have to prove that it is equal to 1 by 4 sine 3a. So before we get to solve this problem, so you should be knowing some of these formulas that are shown on the screen. Cos c minus cos d equal to 2 sine c plus d by 2 sine d minus c by 2. That is the first one. Or the same formula, if you introduce a minus, because there is a residual minus here, because as you can see it's not c minus c, it's actually d minus c. If you take that minus out of this sine d minus c by 2, then there will be a residual minus here. If you distribute it to the left hand side, you will get cos d minus cos c equal to 2 sine c plus d by 2 sine c minus d by 2. It's the same formula except written in a different way. And then the third one is again the same thing, except that you still maintain the cos c minus cos d, but the residual minus, as I said, from the sine d minus c, if it is taken out, it will be left in the right hand side. So again, it's the same formula written in a different way, which is minus 2 sine c plus d by 2 sine c minus d by 2. So these three are actually the same formula. And then shown the other formula that you have to know. Cos 2a equal to cos square a minus sine square a. And if you put in 1 minus sine square a instead of cos square a, you will get 1 minus 2 sine square a. And if instead of sine square a, if you put in 1 minus cos square a, you will get 2 cos square a minus 1. So again, these three are kind of same formula. And this one, sine 3a equal to 3 sine a minus 4 sine cube a, which you should be knowing. So let's get to the problem solving here. So this sine formula, let's write it down as sine 60 plus a sine 60 minus a sine a. Let's just take the left hand side and try to see whether we can get to the right hand side here. So this one looks like our formula that is shown there, sine c plus d by 2 and d minus c by 2, but here again it should be written as a minus 60, so which we can write, and there should be a 2 that you have to introduce. So let's multiply by 2 and divide by 2. Sine 60 plus a minus sine a minus 60, and let's introduce a 2 here on the first sine term and introduce a 2 here and divide by 2. So you are multiplying and dividing by a 2. What I really wanted to do, let me be clear, sine 260 plus a divided by 2, sine 2 multiplied by a minus 60 by 2, and there is a residual minus here, and then comes sine a. So now you can see I got the minus out and made it look like c plus d by 2, c minus d by 2. So the actual formula here that we can write is minus 2 actually belongs to this set of the sine terms here. So we can write 1 by 2 cos c here is actually 2a, so we can write cos 2a minus cos 120, which is 2 into 60. So we got to this stage just using the same formula, cos C minus cos D multiplied by sin A. Hope this is clear. We just multiplied and divided by 2 outside, and then within the sine terms we just introduce a 2 on the denominator and the numerator, and then we made it look like this formula, and we got to cos C minus cos D format. So half of the problem is almost done. So 1 by 2 cos 2a. Now we got to solve the cos 120. Cos 120 is actually cos 90 plus 30, as cos 120 is in the second quadrant where cos is negative. This is 0, this is 180, and this is 270. So cos 120 is in the second quadrant, so you got to introduce a minus. Because it's 90, you got to change the cos term into sin 30. Sin 30 is actually 1 by 2. So minus here and the minus here makes it a plus 1 by 2. Sin A. Then comes cos 2a can be written as, we want to have everything in sine and see what happens. So 1 by 2, 1 minus 2 sine square a plus 1 by 2 sine a. And 1 plus 1 by 2 is 3 by 2. And then if I combine this 2 sine square a into the fraction here, so you will get 3 minus 4 sine square a multiplied by sine a. So take the 2 out, so 1 by 4, and distribute sine a to both these terms. 3 sine a minus 4 sine cube a equal to 1 by 4. This is actually sine 3a. This is same as our right hand side. So this is how we prove it. So all you got to know is this formula, and then just a simplification will get you there to the right hand side, which is 1 by 4 sine 3a. Thanks for listening.